Right. Welcome back. Quick little break, quick little turnaround. And Ireland are back at it again, this time taking off a bit of a formidable opponent in US South. They were in a higher pot in the group draw. But that doesn't mean Ireland will be able to take home another win. So we can look at their lineup one more time real quick and go over it for those who didn't watch the other match, if we want to start with that. I'm yet again, might I add, alongside me, Swig. I'm with Nubbly again. Say hi, Nubbly.
Hello.
Good. Hello again. I like the way you do that. So we saw the way this team played out last match. You had notably Cormac and Jaro in top spots a lot, hitting people out, doing dirty work. LT played very well as well, and Enlaw made good use of the Daisy tracks. You saw him take an Ultra on PC3 and Glitch on VCW. So he's been a good replacement for Sean, who's not around so far. What did you think of the other match, Nebly?
I feel like they were definitely like dominant, like holding top spots well. They were staying
For
up there.
sure.
They were doing like what was necessary, like especially like with the like low shot count that they had compared to like BNL in the last match. They were playing pretty well as well, like hitting players out. Cormac like with a lot of snipes as well on that last match. So if they can keep this up, like we're probably in for a really exciting match again.
Yeah, I mean, they only won by 6, but that was a huge race 12 against them, along with, like you said, Dermo got pretty heavily outshocked. I do think the IRE runners pretty comfortably better than BNL runners in that match. I think the bagging battle is really what kept it close, but regardless, it's the same lineup as last match. We know what to expect from them if you were watching last match, and if not, then stay tuned for what they're going to pull off in this one. We can go over to the US South lineup, which is a bit more interesting because it's not really what I would have expected, at least over the past few World Cups. US South has had a lot of lineups involving Casper US, Macy, Quinn, and you see none of them in this lineup. My guess is they're just kind of rotating around in the group stage, trying out different faces, seeing who plays well with who. But we got Ken, Ivan, Javo, and Bran. A bit of a mix and match lineup. I don't think any of these guys have ever really played GSC together. And then Sam Bagging, who, I mean, fantastic bagger in his own right, and has played with some of them, but he hasn't been bagging as a whole a ton recently, so we'll see how that goes. I do think that my MVP pick for this war would probably be Ken, now that we're looking at the US South lineup. Just a very solid driver, good at getting into top spots, holding them, very consistent. I expect a lot of good things from him, and then Ivan and Bran have had their duels in D2 over the past few years for LV and CS respectively. They've played a lot of high level wars, and then Javo as well. Not as active recently, but many years playing for KG and Daisy in D1. So he definitely knows how to make his mark on the game. So what do you think, Depley?
Definitely surprising. Like I was not expecting this. Like compared to like their main lineup, it's definitely interesting, but it should make for like a closer match as well. So it's definitely gonna be more entertaining for us to watch, which is gonna be nice. Uh, to be honest, like I'm not like as well informed like watching like especially like Java. Like I haven't seen him play in like forever, so it's gonna be interesting to see like how they fare. I've seen them scrimming though pretty like frequently. So I think they have
Yeah,
been playing together, and there is like some sort of chemistry between them. So hopefully they're going to be able to pull through and give us an entertaining match to watch at least.
for sure. Yeah, and I mean, I mean, even though I guess some of these guys have played together, I know Ken has played a little bit in CS here and there with Bran. These are all good enough players individually that it really doesn't matter. If they've been scrimming a little bit, which I'm not sure if they have, they're talented enough that they'll be able to make things work. They all have high experience. I mean, Bran was playing in the semifinals of the GSC tournament just last week. So I mean, he's been playing a lot of high div wars recently. I've been always very active in LV. I don't. I think it gets to a point where chemistry only matters so much, and players that are talented enough are able to override that and be able to make things work. So I think if I had to make a prediction on the match based off that, I would give the edge to this US South lineup, although I think it'll be pretty close just because IRE do have good chemistry, even though I'm kind of downplaying the importance of it. Just played a great match. They have that momentum carrying into this one. So I think that I think US South will be able to pull out the win. I think Ken, Java, Ivan, and Bren will all be able to hold their own over these IRE runners, but I do think it'll be very close.
For me, I'd say like it's almost like the reverse of the last match where I said before, like Irie, like they kind of had the advantage, but it could go anyway. For like for this one, US South definitely have the advantage here. But again, like I wouldn't be that surprised like seeing it get close. I mean, like we just saw in the last match, Irie played like a very decent, like a very well played war, and they brought like a lot of good like competitive races like to the table where they stayed in the front and they kept their frontal presence and to be honest like they coordinated themselves like pretty well as well. So like I'm not gonna say that they're gonna go out without a fight. They're definitely gonna be able to put up something like pretty good against US South there.
For sure, and we did see that last week that Ireland were able to overcome losing the shot count and still win the war. So even if Sam is at his peak form and playing incredibly well, like we've seen him do in the past in GSC with JX and stuff, um, that doesn't mean that it's over for IRE. And if they're able to keep doing what they're doing, get those snipes off like Cormac did on race 12 to secure the win, then maybe they'll be able to pull out 2 in a row. Well, only time will tell. We'll know in an hour, I suppose. But anyway, I think they have 10 in room now, so we're gonna be getting this started. And yeah, it should be a fun match. I hope it's as close as the last one because
3, 4,
that
5,
was that
6,
was a
7,
thriller.
8,
That one was down to the wire. So if a team breaks away early, that'd be a little disappointing. We want to see a fun match today.
Hopefully not. I mean, USA definitely have like some very strong runners. So like Irie are definitely gonna have to be on their A game. Play pretty good to maintain like some sort of competition. But it's definitely not like completely impossible. No way.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Uh, wonder what tracks are gonna come out here. I don't know what US
I
South
mean,
is out there.
at least Irie have a Daisy. That's like an advantage they have
That's
over
true.
US as well. So we might be able to see like we were talking about BCW as well before. Like they might go for BCW race one. We might see BCW a lot earlier compared to the last match where we had Shura like on the opposite team. So we might see like a different like set of tracks. Maybe I don't know. Maybe cheeky DKJP if they're feeling frisky. You never know.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think BCW will be a good momentum pick, but they got to get that momentum first by having a strong
Yeah,
couple
literally.
races, get into the lead. So I think first one will be a good tone setter for this war. I think we're gonna see how these teams are playing, how they're moving together. So
Yeah, if IRE can stay on this high and like after just winning match one and they get good like few first races, like I think it can definitely go in their favor. But bro, this
yeah,
is
if
like,
they start 2-0, they could just cruise their way to the bracket stage. That'd be pretty cool for them.
and that'd be big as well for IRE, like going through like a few pretty like good teams as well, like that
Yeah,
they would
and
need to like get through this group stage.
historically over the past 2 World Cups, US South has performed better than IRE, so definitely would be an upset win if they can pull it off. But who knows? We're starting on Sherbet Land, a fan favorite in these wars. Picked every war. Let's go.
Come starting in second, Ken in first.
Going for a box, not trying to get the draft on Ken. Gets Nana, is gonna have to kind of fight his way behind him.
Staying away.
There's
Ooh,
off the rock. Ooh,
almost.
close. I wonder how close that was on Ken's POV.
LT streaming up into first.
So
1-4.
is Java though. Yeah, looks like 145 for Irie. Ooh, random green on Dermo. Sam is probably gonna be breaking into 10th now.
Come on, going wide to dodge the
460.
bananas. Lots of bananas. And a good mega as well. This is gonna be pretty nice.
Megan 4,
Unfortunately,
but
Damo
Sam
went
got
dead
in 10.
though.
I wonder if he's gonna try to schlag Sam when he comes around here, because he looks like he's shrooming, breaking away in 10th. Barely missed Ken again. Ken stealthily avoiding these nanas. He is going for the mega, and I don't think he gets
Misses
him.
it.
So Sam is
Pretty
just
close,
gonna be
but it's just
gone.
American lag. Maybe he can hit one of the people
Yeah,
in top three here. Oh, he pulls a stream as
I
well.
don't think so.
Early
Shot comes
shot.
out
Wow.
early for USA. 2 dodges and stars, Ivan and Brand. USA are gonna break away into a very comfortable top 2 here.
Come on, missing the box. Pretty important. I mean, this is just like perfect for USA. They just get up here. I mean, TC
Yeah,
for Java is like obviously not wanted, but apart from that, like all of them just getting up there into top spots
he gives it to
Sam
Sam.
and with Sam in 10 as well to secure potentially like another shock. Like,
So well, Sam getting TC'd though, so I think,
hmm.
or maybe he, I don't know. Oh, it looks like he might have dodged shit with a star or something. But anyway, Cormac Goldening back up, but USA are breaking a little bit in top 2. Still pretty close though. 3-4 for Irie, hot on their tails.
Dumbo in 10, so maybe they can get something. Someone getting TC behind him.
Yeah, that's the risk
But
with the left
USA holding like a
track.
dominant top 2 position. Ooh,
That's a
scary
really well
banana.
placed Nana. Blue comes out though for on USA.
I already need this blue because at the moment they're all just mid spots, so they kind of need anything they can get to get up there because they're only
Yeah,
going to
even
be in like mid spot items, which is not really
Even if
favorable.
Dermo gets it, I don't think they have any dodges. If we see,
Yeah,
yeah, we see Ken here in fourth. Backs come out onto Jaro though. Really comfy top two for USA. Gone in one even. With Ken might even be able to break into third here. Shot
and
comes
on a
out though.
mega, Irie
Gets
shock.
all of Irie into set and two dodges. I think they're gonna be able to catch Ivan and get into second here. There's a red in
Well,
him as well. Breaks on the Nana, but oh, Ivan actually holds on to second. Top 2-4. Wow.
pretty good race. To be honest, like it was that first shock that just, to be honest, it just sold them like the whole race. It just gave it to them like on a silver platter. I mean, it just set
Yeah.
up the race so well. Like they were already in a top spot, and then on top of that, two of them dodging. And if Java doesn't pull a TC there, I think like they're all just gone really. And then on top of that, they played well.
Yeah.
Like they kept Ireland in mid spots, like not allowing them to get like a bottom slot boxes because they had shock there, and Enel was the only one who dodged because he was the only one able to get mega. If USA weren't in eighth, like holding mid low spot boxes, allowing them to get stars, then maybe we would have seen a lot more of Ireland dodging up. So well
Yeah,
played
I
by
think that
them.
was the fatal flaw of the race. I think they had to hold the shock a bit longer than they wanted to because they didn't have any dodges. I mean, we saw Dermo breaking into 10, but they're like 3, 4, 5, 6 with no dodges. I mean, you could just call a random shock into boxes and cave and hope, but it's so risky. At that point, it might as well you might as well just wait until last set and try to get mid spots. So I do think that Ireland, whether or not Dermo had already had it at that point, I think they probably should have dropped to eighth earlier on, gone for a star, but hindsight's 2020, so you can only
I
say
think it
so
was just
much.
not getting. I think it was just not getting like any powerful, well, like items powerful enough to get them because they pulled a blue and they had shock as well, and they were still not able to get them out of top 2-4, which is kind of like it's kind of impressive, especially on RSL, like with all that off-road. It's just what happens like when you're stuck in fifth, like running triple greens and triple reds. It's not going to be that useful when they can just break everywhere. So well
Yeah,
played from USA.
very well ran from USA. I mean, like I said about the tone setter, they showed that they're not here to mess around. They can hold down those top spots, and this is going to be a bit more of an uphill battle for IRE potentially than last match, but only one race in. We'll see how things go.
And maybe Peach Gardens can be like the point swing that I really need to bring this back in. I mean, can hit him
Maybe,
boxing first, single green.
he's just going here. We're gonna see your shrooms up. It looks like it's Shara out in first early. 2-3-4
USA
for
2-3-4, yeah. So they're already dominating like top spots pretty fast into the race.
Sam narrowly in 10th coming around the bend here. We'll see at the cross between the laps whether that's still the case.
Jaro not backing anything. Maybe he streams in one. You can't be
Yeah, he
100%
might have he
sure.
might have two shrooms. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, so this is looking kind of good. And then
You
the rest
wanna
of Irie in the back, so not
Yeah, we
100%
switch
sure.
over to Cormac, see what's going on back there, because it looks like it's USA running it up in 2-3-4 for now. He has a star in
Running
eighth,
star.
but with
Salmon lost
Sam
though.
still in 10th, I don't think Iron have it, and Jaro does take cut in one, so probably
Yeah.
has one more shroom in one. Even if a blue is to come, he will be safe.
Ivan with a
TC for Ivan
TC.
though, yeah, with
Pretty
LT
good
coming up
for
too.
Irie.
Gonna be 1-3 for Irie for now. Dermo hits the chain chomp with Sam breaking away in 10, so assuming he was losing build, this should be a really easy shock pull
Ooh.
for Sam.
Good road from
Red ball
Cormac,
down.
trying to break them
Yeah.
up now. Thing is now he's bagging, so because there's just an imminent USA shock, so it just depends on, and Cormac
Pulls
is
blue.
still
He's
holding it
gonna
in
have to
seven.
hold it with Jaro in one. I think he's gonna get to take cut again, but Cormac is gonna be pretty much out of the race unless shot gets him into set. And it does. Shot comes out, dodging two of USA though.
They're getting low
Gonna
spot box chains as well. I think Java chain box in like fifth.
Ken only gets a box in
Fourth,
fifth,
yeah.
yeah, but yeah, Java got a box in six or seven, and or not Java, Ivan, but still Jaro is able to hold on to one. I think he was able to get through cut or at least not badly TS in it, and they're 2-3-4 right now for USA. Ireland are gonna need a whole lot of goldens to break this up at the end of the race here. Good target power though. Definitely stifles Ken's plan a little bit. And oh,
Oh, and a critical bump as
a
well to the
rough bump.
grass.
That's just unfortunate lag. I think they're still gonna get 2-3-4 unless these greens connect, which
Oh,
they don't, unfortunately
scary
for
greens in
Cormac.
line, but
But
at least Cormac can stay wide. And
yeah, I don't think that's really Ken or Brand's fault. That's just a unfortunate lag connection there.
no, he dealt with the
My,
power well. Like that's the best he could have
he
done
did.
without slowing down.
And I think Brand was probably a little wider on his screen. I think that's just ping difference. But
It's unlucky, yeah, but only he didn't lose that many spots at least. Like at least
still
it
good
wasn't like
race,
first
yeah.
getting lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean 2-3-4 there. able to win the race again. They got the shock this time. Things are looking up for US South so far.
Still solid race. And a good shock as well from Sam, allowing two of them to dodge and just make their way up. Jaro kind of gone in first, so they still couldn't catch up. But even then, like they're all getting themselves into set and they're all getting themselves into good boxes and dodging, so they're able to kind of claw their way back up the top spots and kind of salvage like a nice 2-3-4.
Jaro can hold that one, can he? He can do that.
Cheeky triple shrooms to cheeky first place.
Cheeky, cheeky. Some would even say he's lucky. It's pretty
Oh,
lucky for triple shrooms, though.
lucky duckling.
Good point. All right, 18-point lead through 2 for US South. Yeah, I think the momentum Irie carried over from last war is definitely gone by now. They're gonna need to lock back in and figure something out.
Interesting picks, to be honest. I mean, depends like if Jaro can hold one here. Otherwise, like, because we've seen that USA are definitely like way
Yeah,
stronger in terms of like holding out top spots. Like in contrast to the last match we saw, we're seeing a lot of USA like up there in the front, like especially like in that Peach Gardens race. A lot of them were up there. They were consistently like 2, 3, 4, 5.
you can tell USA have been here before. They've been there, done that. But yeah, 2, 3, 4 really good spots for
Well,
Stadium.
early
TC's
CC.
correct though,
Can he
might be able to
pass
reach
anyone
him
around
early.
him?
Kind of in the middle, trying to land on Javo here. He doesn't get it off. That's just
Oh, and Ken the Mega, yeah, this is just taking
USA to
forever.
Ireland is a difficult TC pass, it seems. But early bottom 3, Jaro being the lone top spot yet again.
Then Jaro's in second, Jaro in first.
Yeah, he's their lone frontal presence. The other 3 are in bottom 3, but
So USA
um,
already 1-3-4, and like Pack is kind of starting to split
yeah,
on a track like RWS, like especially when Shock
bit
is
of a
kind of
gap between
volatile
4
and
and 5. Yeah, and he has a shroom. Oh, and he hits
oh,
Jaro out.
Andy's hit. I mean, there's a
The
blue.
Blues. Oh,
Oh,
it's 2 of them. I don't know how Ivan avoided that, but he's somehow safe in 1. Still top 2, but if they have any cut takers, Irie can break this up pretty quickly here.
yeah, I haven't
Looks like
taken
they
cut
don't
in one. He's
though.
kind of breaking, and I think I saw Sam like before in 10. Yeah, Sam in 10.
Yeah,
So
Sam is in 10th. Pretty close though. Dermo could catch back up to him, but uh, Ivan and Ken gonna start to break away a little bit here with Enla with a TC in 3rd.
another
Very
blue.
unfortunate.
Wow,
Pretty,
another blue,
pretty,
but it's kind of starting to break away
yeah,
from like the
pretty
rest of the
unimportant
pack.
blue. They're still gonna have a very large gap in top 2. We can see what Cormac's doing in the mid pack with these 2 guys just breaking away. He does have a
Holding
star
a
in 6th.
star.
Maybe Dermo pulled it in 9th. Maybe that's what he's holding. Maybe he's trying to predict their shock. Not really sure, but Irie are gonna need something to go their way to catch up to this top 2. Some shocks and blues. So we will see. LT gets hit out. That's a top 3 now for USA. I think Cormac might just go through cut here with he's falling a little bit behind. Yeah.
Yeah, Brand taking cut, so he has to like he has to catch up and do something.
Yeah, it
Like
looks
let's try
like
hit one of
Irie
them out
don't
maybe.
have it. So either Sam has it or no one does. Kind of just spamming his items, trying to get a blue here. I
Maybe he
think
can
he
get
does target
powered
out
off.
Brand. Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
the
that was
power up.
nice.
3, 4, 5 for Irie. But that's a sealed up top 2 for USA.
Shot coming
Shot
in.
comes
I
out
think
late.
USA
I think,
dodges.
yeah, I think that's USA dodging late. It's
Yeah.
Java. They're gonna get top 3. Wow. I mean, Ivan and Ken just broke away. Like that blue for Ivan, he's still 5 seconds ahead of 3rd. Like that was just, they were
Yeah, they
just
were all
gone.
just gone. Detrimental TC from Enlo. That was unfortunate. I think he got that in 3rd, and then after that, like Enlo was kind of like the only heartbeat they had that race, and he just getting TC'd there. And then top 2 is just broken away by 10 seconds. Like with the blue, and even with the blue, they're just completely off screening everyone else.
Yeah, I
So
mean, USA did exactly what you need to do with this track pick. Like they took 2 blues, but they were just able to hold their top spots, hit people out. Like
they
every
took
time
a
I saw,
critical blue as well. The blue on
yeah,
the like turn skip thing, that was
they
like
caught they
really, really
caught
hard.
Ken in it with a shroom, but they were still able to. Every time an IRE runner slipped through the cracks and got into a top spot, they were always getting hit out. And I mean, that's just what you expect from a team that finished so well in last times World Cup. So I think they got second last time. I think they lost in the final. So they have a
Pretty
lot of
good, yeah.
hype to live up to. See if
Yeah,
they
high
can
expectations
turn
for
it
this
back.
match. I mean, you never know. It's still like only race 3, so I don't still have time to make it back. But to be honest, like USA are definitely showing like why they finished second.
Yeah, I mean, it is true that like I mean, 39-point lead in 9 races left. That's only like 4 points a race, but Ireland haven't even won any races yet, so we're gonna need them to pull things around if they want to make the comeback.
Yeah, and with a nice shock as well at the end to kind of like seal the deal, like get Java into like a top 3 spot as well. Like, it's definitely like it's definitely a way like how USA are gonna kind of find their way into
Yeah,
winning this match.
and they're just chaining track picks with BCW coming out here. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Enlaw to try to break his way into the glitch. Maybe Cormac and Jaro as well. I know they're somewhat comfortable on it, but it's probably going to get blocked by Ken. Maybe even just with this fib he has. But
Well, I call back into Mega to try like get up there and dominate
pushing
top
his way
spots.
through.
Pulling a Shroom, maybe
Ken
he
going
gets the
left.
glitch.
I think they're
Oh
going to
well.
leave the glitch open unless someone tries to block it in a mid spot, which could be good for IRE if they're able to make it. Ken
Flashing into
holding on for
first.
one
Oh
with
well.
his fib here. It looks like Enlaw does go for it on the minimap. I
Ooh.
don't think he makes it though.
Unfortunate
Um,
fire hit from Cormac. I think USA just like top 2, I'm pretty sure. They're in pretty good spots though.
I am not sure if that's. Oh no, that is IRE. Oh, they're bottom 4. Yeah, they're top 4. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was LT up there, but it's not. So really good start for USA. They don't even block the glitch, but no one's able to make it, so they're just able to break away into this top 3 here. Mega for Cormac, kind of hoping a prayer for Dermo to get the shock. Some
Uh,
costly greens. I mean, I get the idea of having to throw it away there with your teammates right behind you, but that's just a
yeah,
rough
you
spot
need
to throw it.
something. Blues out at least, yeah. Chaining
Ano-
for something items like to try to get them out of anything.
Yeah, another probably pretty inconsequential blue though, unless he's able to get the combo into the TC pass, but I think Ken's just too far ahead of him. So USA are going to break farther and farther ahead.
Another
Another blue
blue.
though. This one could matter now that the pack's a little tighter. We'll see. Dermo's still
Demo
driving
respawning.
backwards here. Yeah, it looks like he is in 10th, but I don't think
It's
anyone
gonna
has
be a
him yet.
while till he gets like a shock, so it depends. Pack is not completely split, so there's still some sort of hope. Like a
It's
Mega
not, but
here or a
I
TS
don't
or
think he's going to be able to pull it before the TS ramp. So Irie are going to have to hope for like a late shock to smuggle some of those top spots, but we'll see what happens.
yeah.
Enlock kind of stuck in the back here, so it's really just Cormac
Another
Irie.
blue
A
again.
blue this
Wow.
time getting them. I don't think he got them off, but definitely over the ramp. So they are breaking into like 3-4 here. Only a top 2 for USA. A shock to get them over the ramp could save the race, but I see Sam going
LT
forward. But
coming in. Ooh, and
Cormac goes
nice
for
glitch from
glitch and he
Cormac as
makes it.
well. Wow.
Gets into first. I think Sam's dropping a star. I don't think he has it. So Dermo might have it. Um, but that's gonna be 1-4 for IRE if it stays this way. Fib last turn, he's not able to hit it. I
You
think
see
this
the
takes
end for
Big
Jaro.
Jar out of the
But he
line.
gets T-powered, yeah. And the shock at the end. I think they're going into 5.
Oh, I think that. Oh, that's a rough shock. Yeah, I thought it looked like Sam was just going forward to drop a star, but maybe I guess he had it.
Maybe to watch the pack? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, regardless, clutch glitch from Cormac. If he doesn't make that, that's just a top 2, top 3. So really,
Yeah,
really clutch.
USA definitely like they stayed in the front the entire race, and even with what like 4 blues that race, it's a
Yeah,
bit like
at least 3, I think. Yeah, and
yeah,
yeah,
something like
late
that.
USA shock to get 2, 3, 4, 5 though. Still a really good, still a really good race for USA, but yeah, Cormac saved it from being much, much worse. So props to him for that.
Yeah, like the deficit isn't like too wide at least after that race, and as well like it's pretty difficult like trying to claw your way back up like with 4 people in front of you just backing away, and I mean the blues definitely help as well, and like with I think his teammates like unblocking glitch. I'm not sure like how it got unblocked, but like that teamwork at least like helping them kind of get their way up into the top spots, like smuggle his way into first, definitely helped a lot. Not sure what happens to LT as
Right.
well, but it was definitely
I
unfortunate, especially with how they played that lap one. USA would definitely like after Comeback of the Fire, like they were just gone top 4, and their breakaway just if there was no blues, I think their breakaway would have just like kept increasing gradually,
Yeah,
like
I
double
think the
blocking
best
glitch.
way. Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't block, but still, the best way I would describe this GP1 is just a gap in consistency. Like USA are just making the right decisions every time down the stretch and throughout the race, just holding their top spots, hitting people out, and they've kind of made a bit of like an iron wall between them and IRE in those top spots. So pretty commanding 52-point lead after GP1. But a good reset track for IRE to regain momentum.
Irie in 1-3, 1-3-4. No.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like a.
Jara's slowing down. Triple
I don't know
shrooms
if
is a
that's
nice
even the
pull
start
here.
you want though. Yeah, Ken with these triple shrooms, USA could have more behind them. Cormac and Enlaw are just gonna have to settle for Doc, so I think Ken is gonna sneak into first here.
Yeah, Java going round, but a lot of the other people behind him could have spots. I mean, Pack is kind of splitting, so it depends.
Truman first for Ken.
Oh, nice flip attempt from Irie, but
He
this
might
streamer first is
even.
gonna be pretty dangerous.
I'm worried if Cormac has a red, he might be able to just get him out, but it looks like he doesn't. He's itemless in second here. Ken trying to swerve on him a
Bump
little
him
bit,
maybe?
making way for the draft potentially. Not quite, not quite. But our two POVs, Comfy in top two, packed pretty tight for this track though. So Shock will
Green
be.
with Ken defenseless, maybe he can like pull something off here,
Oh,
maybe like with another item. Not sure.
maybe
Like if he gets a
yeah.
red here and he just throws it, maybe it like hits him before he has
I think
time.
he's just gonna go for Doc though. Oh no, he's
Yeah.
going for a snipe, but I don't think
Try
he's
here
close
maybe.
enough to reach him. Maybe.
Oh, close.
Ken able to
Blue, but
dodge
he has
the
a
blue
stream to
in
dodge
cut.
it.
Perfect time for the
Pretty
blue.
good, yeah.
I guess they didn't know he had a shroom. Um, so yeah, USA breaking a bit in 1-3 now. Bagging battles changed a bit though. One of the baggers has stopped going backwards. We're gonna see who it is here. Cormac making way for Jar with his reds, and it looks like it is gonna be Sam coming back in 10th here. So I don't. I mean, I guess there's a chance Dermo's just sitting with Shock, but
I mean, Brand's slowing down like after the triple reds. Probably like
yeah,
shows he's
I
bagging
think
to 8th for a
Sam
dodge.
probably has it in 10th. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
wouldn't be
100%
surprised if we
sure.
just see like a shock like pretty soon from USA.
Ken pretty gone in one. They might try to TS
Triple
the
shrooms
triple
here,
rooms to
but
Cormac though. Staying shockless, it looks like no one has. Or
surprisingly, yeah.
Dermo's
It was
Dermo
scary
might just be
banana.
holding there. I wasn't sure. He could have just been sitting there holding shock.
No way.
Hero Fib not gonna
Oh,
hit him. An unfortunate shock red. Late shock comes out. I
not gonna
think
have
that
that
was
much of an impact at least. So Irie can have like a pretty nice race here.
yeah. Jaro actually coming up from that shock. They're gonna get 2-3-4. I think that was a USA shock trying to shock red Cormac.
I think, to be honest, they just didn't have dodges. That's it. Because like we saw like a
Yeah.
bill at the end, but like the bill was probably just them taking cut in 8s.
Well, what I don't understand is why they didn't shock in a set, because they see Irie going for Doc in 3-4, and they're all behind them. And at that point, Ken's pretty much safe. I think my guess is they didn't have it yet. Like Sam might have pulled it really late.
Maybe, yeah. That would probably make
I
more
don't know.
sense. There's like a Cormac with a nice like triple streams as well, and LC putting a stream in second there, like kind of helped him like get away, especially after that shocker. Like no triple streams there, and he's probably getting a worse spot with the people behind him dodging and getting shocked into set. So very nice
Yeah,
pull, very convenient pull, but at least it helps them like kind of bring it back and make the wall like this GP at least like a bit more closer.
good winning race. It's the start of the momentum turn they need. But with USA still hanging on to top 3-6 Indies, they have a pretty comfortable lead for right now. But heading into the halfway point, there's still so much time left. 7 whole races.
Yeah, I
Nothing's
really gonna have to spend like these next few races like trying to hit USA out of. Like we saw Cormac trying to go for the snipe like lap 2, pretty like good effort, but it's just unfortunate like came with a convenient blue into Kart, which was perfect and just allowed him to break away in first and just have like a pretty clean run all the way through.
Yeah. Ireland opt to chain their 2-3-4 into a BC3 track pick, which it seemed like when they played BC3 in the last match, things did not go too well for them. So I wonder how this is gonna go.
You never know, maybe this is redemption. I'm gonna read it out straight away. I read 2-3-4, pretty interesting. Don't know if they're gonna be able to have items to take Kart. Brian getting slagged by Cormac, well played there. And Cormac going for
Flag
Ultra
into
as
the
well.
Ultra. Cormac is
Irony
just out
both
here
taking
making
Kart,
plays
top 2.
today. Getting into an early top 2 with a pretty cushy lead, although Brand seems to be shrooming up along with his teammates in 3-4.
Right behind the wall, and a red to James, just for good luck.
He breaks though, yeah, just good luck, you know how it goes. So early top 2-4 for IRE, getting the momentum they need carried over from last race. Sam in 10 yet again though, so unless Dermo already has it with him going forward here, it's gonna be a rough one for IRE. It looks like might be going to unblock cut or something, I'm not sure, but he is going forward, so he could definitely have the shock.
I would assume they just oh, they're
They're
both
going
going
for
for
both cuts
carts.
again.
Wow.
Jaro makes it a
Bro,
block.
makes it
Cormac,
that's
doesn't
an
get his
unlucky
gun
red.
out.
Yeah.
I think he would have made it too. Shock
Respawn
comes
dodges
out
though.
though. Gets the respawn dodge. I don't think they're gonna be able to open cut unless. Oh, I guess that was a USA shock dodging Ivan, which makes sense with Sam gone in 10, but he fails cut. So Cormac with the Redemption Ultra gets back into top 2, and Jaro is just so far ahead at this point that USA are really playing for everything they can behind him.
I mean, this looks like pretty close apart from Jaro. Everyone like with Kart blocked as well, unless the bagger's gonna go and unblock it like in this next lap.
Yeah,
To be honest, like these mispots is like anyone's game.
Irie 3-4, but with Sam gone in 10 after using the first shock, I mean, he is in position to set his team up for hopefully a 2-3-4
Sherman
if they get
third. I think Kart is
the
unblocked
shock.
as well, but we might see like
It might
this
be. I
lap.
think
Yeah,
Brighton's gonna take it. I think Javo's reblocking though, smart from him. We'll see if USA bring a shock out. They do.
An's a shock as well. Yeah.
The blue's not gonna matter, but they're gonna need to open cut if they want any chance to break into Irie's 1-3 here.
Not sure if anyone dodged, to be honest. Kart got unblocked though.
It looks
by
like they
USA.
open. No one's really taking. Yeah, it's just Irie in 1-3 still. Cormac. Ooh, that was rough.
Very critical game. Unlucky that it just bounces over the crate, but
Yeah,
it's
he
gonna
felt
allow
some
Kim to slide
urgency
his way into
to get that
second.
shroom out. Yeah, I mean it just happens sometimes. It looks like it's gonna be a 2-3 for USA out of that 1-4-5 for Irie. You know, we've all been there. I get the urgency to spam those items and get up
Yeah,
there
I
to
mean to
really
hit like
back.
to hit Java out there, he had to just like spam everything and get an item, get a red, like get something to hit him out there and like make a play.
Yeah.
Especially down 50, like he kind of has to make that like
I think there's
decision.
also just some of that general anxiety being down that much of like, man, we got to make something happen now. And
Yeah, exactly. Like he has to like he's behind Java and he's like I have to like I have to make something happen. Like at least like bump him or like threaten him and like make some sort of play. Maybe he drives into something. Maybe like he gets like a snipe off on the straight away. But like at least
shouldn't be
like
too
give it a
costly
chance.
though. Yeah, only a -1 race. But USA hold on to a really commanding lead halfway through, so Irie really haven't found their footing yet. They haven't found a good break into this lead for USA. So, I mean, what do you think they should be trying to do from here on out?
I think Irie are definitely stepping up like a lot more this GP. Like we're seeing them a lot
It's
more
been
like
better,
in the
yeah.
top. It's been better. We saw Jaro like taking Shrimison first and blocking as well.
That was
Pretty
good.
like nice and Cormac like
Cormac was
almost
looking
taking the
great on
ultra.
Ultra. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to react to that red in time. I guess maybe he should have just had the nano out in advance, but sometimes you're just not thinking about it, fully focused on Ultra.
Yeah, it's still unfortunate, but it's definitely like better played compared to the first GP, where a lot of them are like more up there. Even Delfino, we saw them like in more frontal spots, like in like second and third, rather than like allowing USA to just get up there and run in like top 2-4 and having to rely on blues to kind of save their races. So I feel like they're definitely moving in the right direction to kind of like make a comeback happen. But we're gonna have to see like especially on RBC, like with the pretty good spots for USA here. But maybe they can draft and build a breakaway, and maybe we can see GP1 repeat itself.
We will see, but this track pick really could go either way. It's all about who gets the drafts at the start here.
Oh,
Kenalani
nice
to get his
bomb from
teammate win, but a
James.
swerve on, yeah, swerve on him. And early
Irie
top
top
two
2, TC,
gets
and they didn't
kills
get
the
past
TC.
somehow.
And LT with
Interesting.
reds, it's gonna be Irie in top 3 right away here. Unless
Yeah.
Ken can shroom up and break into it.
Triple greens as well. I think this is Irie, like almost, yeah, top 3.
They are
Bloop and Endo
barely
with
top
triple
3.
bananas.
Ken has nothing to hit them out, not even gonna be able to take cut.
I think
Cormac dropping behind
Cormac
his
like slowing
flag.
down, yeah.
Yeah. A Bill
You were
coming up,
saying Bill
Javo.
already.
Yeah, he just has to get up there, but it's not enough to break into this top 2.
Oh, and
And
Endo
Light
back in
able to
the
back him
can.
out. Yeah.
I mean,
So
Irie is sitting in pretty nice spots here. They're kind of starting to break away. Well, not
it's a
really, but
close top
they're
2
starting to
though.
build a lead.
Another
Oh, and a
TC.
TC in 5th as well.
Rough, yeah. Uh,
LT back here. I think they're probably just like only top 2 now.
we're noticing a lot these TC interactions are really rough. I mean, blue line to green line is always difficult, but it feels like this room might be particularly laggy. I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of confident bumps that just don't
Like
pass. But
RWS is very interesting as well.
yeah. I'm just behind Cormac, so they're able to hold on to the top 2-4 heading into cut
Another
lap
bomb as well.
2.
Maybe a bomb on Ken here. Yeah.
Yeah, gets the easy back bomb. Now they have Brand isolated in 3rd, which is what they want at this point in the race.
Only problem here would be like a like TC. I think would be like the only thing to kind of ruin it for
Yeah,
Cormac
we've
here.
seen a lot of those this race, so one more wouldn't hurt, I suppose. But
Yeah.
backing
Other
battle's
than
still
that,
pretty
like
close.
top two kind of building like a blue lead. Honestly.
Yeah, it looks like Sam is slightly in 10, but backing battle's still pretty close. Both baggers going back, so I'm not sure if either has it yet. But USA are definitely gonna need it if they want to break up these top spots.
Bagger coming back here is Sam, so maybe USA can like
Yeah,
call a. I mean, they
it
would
looked like
need
he
like a shot to come
might have
back
been
here. To be honest.
shrooming. I'm not sure. But yeah, Enlaw and Jaro breaking farther and farther away. There is a blue coming out. If
Speak of the
Brian's
devil,
able to
yeah, blue
combo
coming
him,
up.
Bran's gonna need to combo him to break into that top two though. And they both get hit by it, but so
Whoa.
is Bran. I'm back on
And
him.
then we're into top three now. Bran has reds, but I don't think he's gonna be able like to get close enough to hit him with it. And now they're just kind of
Yeah,
breaking
the
in top
blue
three.
hitting both of them completely nullified by whoever was able to black Bran. Wow, wow, wow. Back
I mean,
Bran
USA streaming
there.
up, but it's not gonna be enough. They're bleeding to boost panels at least, which is good. But they're gonna
They
kind
hold
of lose their top three.
they hold on to 1-4 after another blue comes
Wait,
out.
Java's banana in the line, so they get their top three back, and he's back in the line. Maybe they can get a good race here. Is that top four?
Cormac trying to wee off. It might have been. It looks like it was. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
all the blues were completely nullified by their ability to hit everyone. I mean, that's
Yeah, there was some
really
nice
impressive.
backspam at the end. Like, I think they got dropped from the line like twice almost. They got him like bananas and they got him with a red, which is pretty well played.
That's yeah. There were like what 3 blues, and they just I don't know. They keep their top spots every time someone sneaks in. Like Brand tried to sneak up after that one blue, and they back him out, and then Javo comes up, they nana him out. Like we were talking, the rest of this war so far about how great USA have been at commanding the top spots. So this is a complete role reversal of a race.
Yeah, this was almost like BCWE, but like on the other battle castle track. Cool.
Yeah. I'm glad I got through my inability to speak. That was a rough one, dude. That was rough. Like I really struggled there. So thank you for helping me through that.
No worries, man. Always happy to help.
Back Bran. All right, I got it for next time.
I mean, to be honest, like, I'm surprised that they were even able to hold their lead after that second. I think it was like the first blue or something on the bridge. Whatever the hell happened there, bro. It was like everyone just dying. I don't know what even happened to Bran. I think like someone spun out on the blue and then like they just backed something and Bran spun out even worse because he was just sitting there on the bridge like not able to move and then Cormac was just
It,
able to
it,
pass him.
it definitely wasn't a Nana. He definitely fully spun out. So I'm guessing they backed a green or a fib.
Yeah, something like
Could
that.
be
Something like
it.
detrimental definitely to Bran. Because that like without that, I think Bran would probably just get into first there. But other than that, like they were just able to
Yeah.
confidently like hold their lead, back everyone around them, and just get LT into fourth. Like
They
sneak
have.
their
I
way into
mean,
top four.
with them two getting hit there and the late blue, they get 3 people getting blued on lap 3, and they still get top 4. So Irie got a lot of momentum off that race, heading
And
into
this is a
a
nice
track
track
pick
pick
as
as well,
well.
yeah. Hand triple
Triple
shoots from
chase for
Cormac. This is
Cormac.
pretty strong. Good
That
start.
gets top 3. See what he
He's
changed here.
streaming up
Triple
here and
red.
triple reds. Maybe he can
Be
like try
exactly what
flag.
he wanted. Gonna try to hit
Oh,
Kenji. He
USA
hits
streaming up
one,
though,
but
and now he gets bumped off.
slammed off. And
I mean,
Brand in the
Bran
second
holding
here
up these
too.
pod spots, yeah.
I guess they shroomed by Enla. Yeah, I mean, close. Oh, hits him off the wall, off the rebound. Enla planned that, I promise you. He pulls the blue though. It's gonna be rough for Jaro. USA gonna get into some really good spots here.
Unlucky banana hit, but it's probably gonna be pretty close. And not getting back bombed. Oh, never mind. Just went through it.
No, he
Superman.
didn't feel like it.
Oh,
uh,
banana kendo.
Still pretty good spots for Irie, it seems like. But I'm not exactly sure the exact composition of the
I
top
mean,
blue. I
golden here
know
is
both
definitely
are pretty
good. The last thing
respected.
he needs is a TC hit. Barge with triple reds. This is
Yeah,
difficult, yeah. I mean, he
great
has to go
scenario.
around. I concede.
He
Disrespect that.
maneuvers his way through pretty well though. It looks like a
Mm.
blue comes out. Might be getting someone off on Shroomless.
Yeah, someone got hit.
I think he's
No, I
on. He's
think.
not off, but
I
Cormac
mean,
with
this
golden
golden
blue
is looking
6.
really nice though. Goldening like after these
Yeah,
samplers is getting. Oh my god, that green.
they're gonna get into 2, 3, 4. Javo holding down 1 for USA. One of the
Yeah.
baggers is forward
Oh,
here, but
nice green from Bran.
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Not seeing any shocks coming out, even with Jaro and Bill, but really good spot. Top 4 after they
Whoa.
hit Javo out.
And they have power
Even
and
Pow
fourth.
in 4 as
Oh,
well. Oh, that's not. Is that one of the baggers? I'm losing track, dude. I'm off my.
Oh,
I'm
Endo
off.
and Omega. I'm not sure when they're gonna call here. Oh, they're
Sitting.
slowing down, so
I think
assume that
USA
USA
has it.
has. Yeah, they're in a
Looks like
start, so
they
they might
don't
call
though.
late.
Definitely would have. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess they do call a late one. I thought they would have called earlier than that, but
Nah,
I
Endo
guess they're
was on
just getting
Omega,
everyone
but I
active.
guess yeah,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
they
I mean,
got
they
him
still
out.
get like what top 2-4 there?
I think
Actually,
one,
no, no,
two,
man,
three,
can
four.
yeah. I mean, that
Or,
shock
oh
definitely
no,
like
you
saved them a
mean,
lot.
dude? I am like losing track right now. This is too chaotic Mario Kart for me. I
I mean,
like
that race,
slow.
I'm gonna be honest, like I lost it. There was bro, there was so much that happened lap 3.
There was a
Genuinely, I have no idea
bagger
what
running
happened.
with them, and I thought they were top four. They might not have been when I said
I thought they
that,
were
but
top 4 as well. I thought like Java got hit out or something, but I guess like
yeah, they were really good spots. I think they did get one through
yeah, I
four.
don't think Java got hit out then. They would just like
Maybe not.
I think it
And
was just the
then
bagger running with them, and then it looked like they were just full green lights.
yeah,
Yeah, bro, that
I
tripped me out as well.
Ivan and Ken dodging up late though. Yeah, I mean that was good to get Enla out in the mega. I
I mean, Endo using his like Mega Day was really the only thing. Like he just got forced into it because of the POW. So I guess like
yeah,
maybe holding the POW for later, but like that POW.
I
To be honest, that
agree.
POW kind of just sucks for Cormac to pull there.
He could have, I guess, dropped pound and forced everyone into dodges, but that might not be a good thing because if they have three
No,
dodges and all just dodge, it's like
I mean
you
USA
just
definitely did like use that shock well. Like they just used it at the perfect time to get Endo out and just like salvage whatever top source they can get.
for sure. I mean, another really well played race from IRE. Honestly, they did a very good job in top spots. But sometimes the shock is all you need. A little late shock for USA, and they just save the day there. Sam
Yeah,
saves the
winning
day.
race by like almost 10, which kind of like brings them like a bit further away from trying to equalize. But they still have like down 26. It's like basically nothing, and they still have 4 races to kind
Yeah,
of bring it back.
definitely in much better shape than they were races 4 through 6. Cemented a bit of a comeback the past 2 races, but it's not over yet. They still have a good amount more work to do.
USA in like top 2. Fib here is not that good, and Java not putting a green, and also getting hit out straight away. It's not ideal. Cormac megging
Mac
up here, though, and I
Mega
think
getting
one of
up,
IRE
yeah.
taking cut as well at the start. Yeah.
Ivan Shrooms up to keep their top 2. A missed green there, so USA are gonna be able to hold this top 2 until the zippers probably, where maybe Sam will be able to drop a star.
I mean, to be honest, like they're just this is like repeated like a GP1 now. Now they're like in the reverse. They're holding the positions up, and now IRE gonna have to try pull like shrooms and oh, nice banana. They're gonna have to
Nice
try pull
banana.
shrooms to catch up. I mean, box 6 here maybe could be like a code and something to help them try to help them out.
Does
Bomb
get the
on Ken.
trail on Ken.
Yeah.
Not sure if that was
Now, pretty good
intentional, but
power here
well
as well.
played.
Get LT in the air. And triple shrooms as well. Yeah, this is
Full
perfect. So at
shrooms.
least
They're
like they
gonna
can
be able
start
to
making their way
break.
up.
Yeah, they can break into a little bit of top spots. In the mini map, we can see, looks like N-Line second, with LT right next to him. So they are controlling 3 of the top 5, but they're gonna need
Like
to do a
one
little bit
blue
more damage.
here, one blue and
Yeah.
like a oh nice
Oh,
pull, but
looks like
a
they're
few of
both
them hit
hit
out
out.
and the TC in second. So not
Cormac
that
should
good
be
for
able to
USA.
second here with 2 shrooms, but Ivan's too far ahead for it to really matter unless they're able to get a blue. Sam just kind of sitting. I'm not sure about strats on KC like that. I don't think he has it.
He
But
might have maybe just going
but
around to keep it safe. I'm not sure.
maybe, yeah, maybe he didn't want to go forward with the pack. He's just waiting. Yeah, it looks like that
Yeah,
is the case. Shock Red coming out onto Charo as well, unless he's able to break it.
maybe he
Which
avoids
he
it.
is.
Yeah. No
But
dodges. I think they just got them something to set. So Irie is still able to hold like pretty decent spots even after the shock. And just one blue here could like make the difference of like an okay race to a pretty good winning race. Power here on Cormac's gonna be pretty tough.
match coming to a close quick though. They're gonna need that blue if they want to carry some more momentum.
Yeah,
Red from
USA
Cormac,
coming up there.
1-3-4 for USA. He's gonna be able to hit one of them out here. I think they're defenseless. Maybe.
What?
Okay, I don't know how that. I have no idea.
Wait,
Drop
start
try
drop?
though.
Oh,
Not
never
able to
mind.
get
USA
it.
picks it up in the nick of
Grand
time.
sniped it. And no shrooms for Cormac. This is gonna be a 1-3-4 for USA. It looks like. Unless
Yeah.
LT snuck his way. LT might have snuck into 4th there, but
Either
that was
way, bomb
pretty.
to Irie. Not
I,
that like amazing of a
I
race.
gotta say, like that is just so unlucky for. How does that red break? I have no idea. Red's
It just
almost
vanished,
never.
yeah. Unless he had something and it would just lag and just like went
Maybe,
away.
maybe, but that's rough. That's rough.
I was gonna say, like, you didn't even see it crack or anything. It just, like, disappeared, genuinely.
Yeah, that's
To
gotta
be
be
fair, though, like,
frustrating.
reds on that section, reds on that section suck. Like, now there's, like, all that weird tech. You seen, like, montages. Some guy would just, like, go on the roof and they'll just start spamming, like, their funky on the roof to get rid of a red.
Yeah,
And it just goes away forever.
yeah. LT does sneak into fourth, but still 1-3-5-6. So USA up 35 with 3 left now. I think the momentum that Irie had has kind of died down. USA are getting back to their roots from GP1, so Irie are gonna need to pull some more strings to turn this back in their favor.
Definitely a helpful shock from USA. Like, even, like, without dodging, surprisingly, they were able to pull, like, good items and make their way, like, Java and Ivan making their way into the 2-3. And not being able to get ready by Cormac there was like perfect. So they were able to kind of like come back despite being like 1-5-6-7, I'm pretty sure, after the shock.
Mushroom Gorge pick coming out here. They're getting a little funky.
Interesting.
Sometimes you got to do that to get the win. But still a close match. Basically one race in it, a little bit over one race of winning for Irie to make this comeback, and with 3 races left, definitely could happen. So we'll
We
see what
already
these
saw
guys
it
do
happen,
this.
yeah, like RBC. So it's not
Yeah,
completely out of the question.
yeah. Only need 2 of these 3 races to be really good for them to win. So we'll see.
Box 6 that could be nice for Reds. I mean, maybe he can hit USA out here. Yeah, Brand going down.
Gets
Ken
Branagh,
streaming up
Ken
here.
shrimming away in fear. Um, good spots for USA to start off, but it's all gonna come down to who comes out of Ultra first here. Sets the tone for the rest of the race. Dermo
Well,
narrowly in 10 right now, it looks like, so could be
Ken
what
back on one
Ireland
of
needs.
Irie as well. And now top 3 is kind of breaking.
Jaro
Dragon for
sneaking his
Fib
way into
snipe.
second. I think he's ahead on his screen, and he's gonna pass him on the rail strat here. But he does get a red. If he throws his red, Ken's gonna be able to hit him. We'll see if he recognizes that. It looks like he does. Hold his red.
Oh,
Ken gets an unfortunate sand hop, and we see Cormac making ultra. So Ivory getting into pretty good spots, although it looks like Javo goldened up. So that is actually just top 2-4 for USA still. Brand read
I
it
mean,
out, and
USA getting rated out at least, but
looks like
USA are holding pretty
LT
dominant
couldn't
spots
pass
to
the
be honest.
TC. I think he missed the TC pass on Brand there. So Ivory, this late in the war, are gonna probably need a shock to get USA out of these top spots. At least a blue. Triple shrooms for Cormac is a good start. He might be able to break into first with a perfect ultra.
Oh,
Ooh, it's a
unfortunate ultra.
rough bounce on ultra.
I
Yeah.
mean, Enno and Bill as well before. Like, I doubt that
Yeah,
Irie have
Dermo
shock as well.
definitely doesn't have it. So USA are just gonna hold this top 2. Cormac has to go for blue here. And he's not able to pull
Yeah,
it,
Bagger's
so
going forward as well, so we can assume that
I
like
think he's gonna
Sam probably
chain again
has.
here. Yeah, he has to just keep chaining for blue. It's their only
Yeah.
hope. He's not able to pull it. At this point, it's probably too late, even if he gets it last set. So I think this is gonna be a top 2 for USA. Shock
Shocking to
comes
set
out though.
Irie shock.
Looks like Dermo
Maybe
gets a
Jaro can
late
put like a
one.
stream.
Java gets hit. Maybe I was wrong. I did not realize Dermo had the shock. Could be a 2-3 for IRE. Cormac taking cut here.
Wait,
We'll see what's going on with Ken in the back.
yeah, pretty decent salvage.
5-6 as well. They're both
Yeah,
taking
Irie
cut.
also both taking cut. Pretty good
Wow.
actually. USA getting
I
bombed too.
I pretty much counted out anything but a top 2 there because I thought Sam had the shock in 10, but I guess Dermo must have pulled a late one there. So
Yeah, I assumed as well. Like, I saw Enno in the bill. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention too much to the bagging battle, but I saw Enno in the bill, and I just assumed like, our baggers are going forward.
there's no
So
way they
surely,
had it at that point, especially with USA in top 2. They would have totally dodged him in the bill. So
yeah.
he must have pulled a late one. 2-3-5-6. Not a huge race, but I think it's just about even, maybe +1. Yeah, +1 with the bagger points. So
+1, but it definitely helps, especially like when they can't afford to like go down anymore because it's so like down to the wire. Like
yeah, they could have
that shock
lost
was
that
definitely
race.
what they yeah, it's definitely what they needed, and like at least like it gives them a chance to come back.
Oh, I think that's actually a +5. I'm mistaken. But still, they're still down 30 regardless how you slice it. So they need it, one or both of these last 2 races to be big if they want to take this one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they need like a funky MG, maybe like a funky MC like we saw last time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, last time
they
they had
know
like a
how to
funky
get
track to
funky.
get a
They got
funky
real
win.
funky on a MC and they got top 4. So not going for it today, but
Yeah, not
some
feeling
of
very
these
funky now.
these. Oh, but but someone is.
Oh,
Is that Enlaw? I think that's Enlaw.
it is.
If it picks him, maybe it's just fate. It's just destiny at that point.
Oh, bro, I thought
It
of my
doesn't
breath.
pick him. Gold mine. So they're gonna have to play an away game here.
Used to settle for gold mine, semi funky. It's okay.
That's okay. That is, yeah, Wario's a funky guy. He's very greedy, I've heard. He likes his money. Kind of like Mr. Krabs.
He's got moves though. Pretty funky on the dance floor.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You ever played WarioWare? Anyway, uh, Irie drafting into 1-3-4 early on here. Oh, with LT bumped out, actually.
Oh wait, this is
Very
a nice
strange.
bomb. Can he get anyone with? Oh, can't
I
wait.
think he's
USA
gonna
all
throw it
up
up
here.
here. He's gonna
Yeah.
throw it up at all of them. Looks like he gets can? No.
Nah,
No.
it's just USA lag. To be honest, it's just been like a lagging
Yeah, the
interaction this
lag
whole thing.
difference has been rough. Very hard to hit each other at times, but
Triple shrooms hit pretty good for Ken. It's gonna like top four. To be honest, are kind of breaking away. These triple shrooms are gonna allow him like to get away from the pack,
yeah,
especially on this track. Like with very getting into one as well. Wow. Yeah.
I don't think I think Chara's still ahead on his screen. Looks like it's gonna be. Oh, and he gets
Ooh,
random framed. So yeah, still 2-3 for USA. Unless, oh, it looks like Ivan might have gotten up into one. I'm not sure, but no, actually, it's
it's
just
pretty close. Target power first, and Jara's hit
both
out.
of top two
And
get
not holding it
destroyed by
up
that.
there.
Enlaw takes over. Lots of changes in spots so far. Nothing staying consistent.
Yeah,
But
Ari's still 1-4, so still like
Sam going
decent
around
spot.
the side there. I don't know. He was in a star, so I don't think he has it yet. But he is holding on to 10th with Dermo
Oh, and
taking
Endo
over
hit
for him.
out. Yeah,
It looks
Endo
like
hit out of one, and now
on the
Java is
minimap.
commanding fast.
I looks like, is that Dermo going forwards with Shock? No, I think it's Sam. It
Me.
is. It is Sam. I think Sam has it because you see him swapping on the minimap trying to get around him. I'm pretty sure Sam has it. And now Ken
What
has a
these
shroom in one.
what these supply drops, bro? Ken pulled like triple shrooms in fourth and flashed back into second, and now he's getting shrooms in the ground, bro. This is like
Supply drop
perfect.
is
Oh,
crazy.
difficult T pal, but he handles it
Able
pretty
to
well.
handle it. Holding on to top three of USA here with Shock. I think this is just gonna seal the deal of the war unless Irie can get a bunch of blues or something.
Yeah, this is just like
Oh, Ken hits the wall though.
all
If
hit,
LT can
but
break into one, this is the chance. This is their chance.
yeah, maybe
Shrooms
he
up.
can like pull something off and hit
I'm not
them,
sure if
and
he's
no
ahead of
idea.
Javo. I don't
Oh
know. He's
no, but he
not.
gets hit on the
Gets
line.
it out.
Yeah.
And that's top three. So that's gonna be the war unless USA troll race 12.
Oh yeah, there was like no -20s this whole thing.
Yeah, no pens in either war. Pretty clean wars today. But
Good
yeah, that
sportsmanship.
was for sure. That was just I'd say the overall theme is really just USA being, I wouldn't say overall like better is the right word in top spots. I think just more consistent because Ireland had their good moments where they were hitting them out. They had their top four. They had times where they were controlling the top spots, but US South's consistency was just at a much higher level in this war.
Yeah, Irie GP2 would definitely like hold in more top spots, and especially like we saw in like RBC. RBC was kind of like a very like commanding race, like where they got to kind of dominate. And the difference between like Irie and US here, it's just that that's what US have been doing this whole, like we saw even like on Goldmine, like Java was able to kind of bully Enwar fast and kind of like help get his teammates like into top three spots where they were able just to get triple shroom, shroom up, have shroom in fast, and kind of just break away. Honestly, like even with LT shrooming, like there's not much you can do, and it's literally just like a 1v3 almost. And
For
that's like
sure.
that's kind of the theme as well. This war has been. It's like whenever one of IRE is kind of up there, like someone's like running in fast, one small like little thing like a blue or something like to kind of get them out first, it's kind of difficult for them to deal with because usually it's like a 1v3 or 1v4 because a lot of them are always consistently up there.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing you see a lot in these really high level wars. Is snowballing. Like if a team is able to take a good race and combo that with a track pick, they can just keep going and going. And a team like US South with more experience, higher caliber than Ireland on paper, spent more higher percentage of the races today snowballing on top of each other, where Ireland really just had that one little stretch halfway through. So that's something that Ireland are going to have to figure out for their future matches. How are they able to take advantage of winning races and track picks on top of them and maintaining top spots the way South did today?
Oh, never mind. -20. No clean sportsmanship anymore.
Yeah, this is a pretty good track to troll on. So I mean, maybe there will be a lucky -20.
I
Oh,
know there was a -20 for USA.
there's a -20 for USA.
Yeah, so I think it might be like chalk there. I mean, as well, Ken just giving like his teammates a breakaway, just reading OT like straight away, start of the race, and now they're kind of like running comfortably. Coleman can build, so maybe he can try to like make something happen. But at the
I,
moment, someone in
at this
USA is
point,
hit
I mean,
out.
yeah,
They need like
they're gonna
top
need
50
Sam
here.
to troll a few times.
Yeah,
Uh, I was I was looking away when I was mentioning the troll, and I looked back to see Ken getting starred, and that is going to be, unfortunately for Ireland, the dagger of this war.
yeah. I mean,
I I don't think the table is going to reflect the war though, because I do think Ireland kept it closer than the 80-90 point loss they're going to end up having here.
it was definitely close. Like to be honest, until Gold Mine, like it was very doable. Like
Yeah,
even
for sure.
even DDR, even though that wasn't like a crazy winning race, and like ever since like the RBC race, it was definitely like on edge. There weren't any like USA didn't have any like races where they just completely got like top 5 and oh that's
Yeah,
kind
Cormac gets a little befuddled there by the greens up, and USA are going to break into a top 4 to end things off here. So.
yeah. So it's gonna be a pretty commanding victory like to end things off. But to be honest, like it was pretty close. After RBC, I think a lot of the races were definitely a lot more like even.
For sure,
You
for
saw
sure.
like
Yeah. I mean, with
it
that top
wasn't.
four, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like GP1 where it was like, oh, they were kind of getting like bullied out of top spots. And they were kind of getting like dominated. Like the RWS race we saw was like it was like perfect demonstration of that where they just get into top spots and they just like cleanly run and like run away with like a kind of nice lead. In GP2, they kind of stopped that from happening, and like it definitely got
Yeah,
like a lot closer where there were a lot less like +20 swings.
exactly. And with the troll in the top four on race 12, I mean, it, that gives them the win by 100, but this was by no means a 100-point differential war. I think for Irie, like I said, they're just going to have to learn how to snowball better in the future. They're going to have to learn how to take their momentum and carry it on to the next race, because they can have these big races, but they just don't chain them as dominantly as US South could. So. That'll be something for them to work on in the future. But for today, they ended up going 1-1 in their matches, and we had some fun watching. They were both pretty close until the end, and we're gonna have not me and Nubbly, but other people casting more matches today. We got South playing again against North, the USA Derby, as some would like to call it, and then we have US North playing Asia at 8:30 in 2.5 hours. And then we have one more match at 10 p.m. I think Asia versus Australia. So for those of you who are staying awake for the next 4 or 5 hours, feel free to tune in to all those matches. You got any final words on this one, Nublet?
I mean to end things off, I say like Ireland definitely played well in like these last 2 matches, and like they can walk away with like a modest like 1-1 record. So maybe they have a chance of like exiting like the group stage, like a few more upsets, and but overall, I think like all the teams we watched, like they all played pretty well, and I think I'm happy like with the matches we saw. Like there wasn't any like super decisive wars where like it was just completely over race one, and it was definitely like down to the wire like a lot of times, and there were definitely like a lot of times where it's like you kind of like had a moment where it's like whoa, like a team can like actually pull off a big upset here. So I'd say like good matches from both sides today.
For sure. We'll see what they're able to do with their remaining 3 matches and how well they're able to to fare against the other team so they can potentially break their way into the bracket stage. And for South, they've got 2 more matches left to, or 1 more match left to play today. So we'll see how they do and how they continue to do. But with that, Nubbly and I are going to be handing it off to the next team of casters. Whoever's going to be casting U.S. North versus South home country